Janel Burgess Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head women's basketball coach Janel Burgess. Coach, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Well, you went 1-1 last week. You got back on the winning track, the right path there. You had a loss to Findlay on Thursday night, and then you went to Wayne State and won on Saturday afternoon. You're 10-15 overall now, 7-11 in GLIAC play. It was a tough stretch that you went through there for about a month, but it was obviously great to get back on your winning ways. What were your thoughts on the week overall?
I think when you evaluate the week, it was a week where I felt we probably played about 75 minutes out of 80 minutes that we needed to play. We opened up the game at Findlay and did not play very well at all in the first 5 minutes, got in the hole 21-3, and forgot what defense was for a good portion of that entire game, to be honest, and that's the reason why we lost. And we've been challenging our young ladies to play an entire 40 minutes, and we got on it pretty hard on Friday, to be honest, in film and in practice. And we actually came out and played a complete 40 minutes at Wayne State on the road, which was a good thing, which is why we could get back to it and have a win.
Yeah, you said 21-3 was the start of the Findlay game, but then you crept back in to 37-31 at halftime thanks to 7 3-pointers. You were making threes from all over the place. In the second half, Findlay got up by 13, but again, you cut it back to 53-52. It was as close as you would get as Findlay kind of closed it out at the end to win 78-67. Brianna Taylor was terrific with the double-double, 21 points, 12 rebounds, and she also reached the 1,000-point mark in that game. Kara Crawford had 11 points and a career-high 15 rebounds. And even Dinah Grzoulis came off the bench to reach double figures as well with 11 points. Talk about the loss to Findlay and especially getting back in the ebb and flow of that game.
I think it was just disheartening how we started the game, because we've been preaching so much. It's about how we start and how obviously you maintain your start all the way through the game. And as we had also evaluated, if you look back even to the week before we started Lake Erie, we started horrible in the second half and got ourselves into a hole. Same thing happens here at Findlay. We start out horrible, we claw ourselves back in. We're shooting the ball very well, like you're talking about. I mean, we've got the offensive groove back. I think we've identified ourselves and how we need to be able to score and so forth. But once again, we just could not figure out that doggone defensive end at crucial points. We had the game within a 1-point swing here and there on the free throw line, couldn't put free throws down when we needed them so doggone desperately. And then I think as you look at the last 5 or 6 minutes, we ran out of gas a little bit, which is unacceptable as well, because I mean they're playing just as many minutes as we are. So had a lot of good individual offensive and rebounding performances, as you talked about. It was great to see Brianna Taylor hit her 1,000-point, which is a huge accomplishment for a junior. And many good things, you could walk away from that game with, but yet we still didn't get the win. And that's the biggest thing that, that's what we're here to do, win and lose, and be able to find a way to be successful.
Now, against Wayne State on Saturday, you were able to get back on the winning path. You went 72-55. You played a great first half of action, 41-27. You led at halftime. Brianna Taylor had 21 points in the first half, including 3 3-pointers. She made back-to-back threes right before halftime to stake you to that early lead. Then you led in double digits the whole second half. I mean, it was no doubter there. Brianna finished with 26 points and 8 rebounds. Kara Crawford's line, 18 points, 6 boards, 5 steals, 4 assists. Tremendous game for Kara. Talk about the win. It's got to be good for the girls, as hard as they've been fighting this past month. We know you've had the injuries, but it's good to look up on the scoreboard and see a win.
Yeah, I think, at this point in the season, we could have went one way or the other. We could have said, hey, we're done, we're packing it in, or the experience that we saw on Saturday was, no, there's no way, we're not going to give in yet. And I thought, we're led by Kara Crawford. You talk about that line, that's an incredible stat line. Led by Brianna Taylor, who played very, very consistent. And I thought we played an entire 40 minutes and we held the team to 55 points. We have not done that in 2.5 weeks. And that's tough when you don't play defense.
Right.
And it's great to see these offensive productions continue to come. It's neat to see that our shooting percentage is high. We got to the free throw line, I believe, 21 times against Wayne State. We converted 82% of those. So that's obviously going to help you be successful. That means we're being physical, we're looking to draw contact, and then we're obviously finishing it when we get those freebies. So there's a lot of great things in that game on Saturday, and some great things to take us into a big game on Saturday against Ferris here.
Right. Now, actually, don't shortchange yourself. You're 24 of 29 from free throws, so you got there even more and made more than you thought. Talk more about Brianna Taylor, who became the first 1,000-point scorer you've had, and the first since 2006-2007 against Findlay on Thursday night. Tremendous accomplishment for Brianna.
Yeah, I think everybody forgets that Brianna didn't really play her entire freshman year either. She started playing about a third of the way through her freshman year, and obviously really picked it up quickly as what she needed to do, and has been a great offensive threat for us. But I think the great thing that she's continuing to figure out is it's a total game, and she's now creating points from her defensive performances. She's rebounding like the son of a gun. And I think you have to give her teammates credit as well. They are able to get her the ball I mean, I think one of the greatest displays of where our team has come is that last 3 that Brianna hit at Wayne State was under desperation at the end of the half, and Merrill cried. You could see her. She gets the ball. She looks up at the floor and says, where's Bree Taylor? And boom, gets her the ball when she needs it. And Brianna's able to now be able to take that load a little bit more easier than what she could have, and being able to convert points for us easily.
Yeah, and again, a junior getting a 1,000-point mark is absolutely tremendous. So congratulations again to Brianna. Now this Saturday, you only have one game this week, but it's against Ferris. Of course, why not? Your West Michigan rival. At 6 p.m., you'll play the Bulldogs. When you faced Ferris on January 28th in Big Rapids, they won 58-50, but that was a tremendous fight by you guys. I think that was the game right after Brianna Taylor got hurt. So there's going to be a lot of emotion on Saturday. It'll be senior day for Kara Crawford, and certainly the playoffs are still a possibility. You kind of have your destiny in your own hands if you win on Saturday.
I think no matter what, we know we need to win on Saturday for one reason and one reason only, and that's really Kara Crawford. As we send her out of her home court winner, she's done so many things for us in the last 5 years that and most of them are not even measurable in so many aspects. And it will be great to bring Ferris in on Saturday at 6 o'clock with still the opportunity of playing for playoffs, understanding that we still have to win no matter what. And, you're getting close to March, so this will definitely have a March Madness feel to it in the sense of you erase all records when you bring Ferris into town and see what can happen. It should be a good one.
That sounds great. Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck on Saturday, and we'll enjoy the Senior Day festivities and hopefully close out the regular season with a win.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us here on the Janel Burgess Show. I'm BJ Foster. Thanks for watching the Grand Valley Sports Network.